The Anglo-leasing scandal dates back to 2002, when the government sought to get new generation passports with advanced security features. This was to check rampant cases of forged passports after government officials claimed Kenyan passports were prone to fraud and forgery. A 2 billion shillings passport tender was suspiciously issued by the Ministry of Home Affairs in 2003. A Nairobi court recently gave former permanent secretary in the ministry, Sylvester Maliko, the option of paying 3 million shillings for abuse of office in the passport scandal or serve 3 years in jail. Another Anglo-leasing scandal involved building and fitting 3 forensic laboratories for the CID department. A shadowy company by the name Anglo-leasing and Finance was then awarded 4 billion shillings for the project, which was never implemented. After the scandals were unearthed in 2004, former Finance Minister David Miraria told Parliament owners of the shadowy company had refunded 800 million shillings, but their identities and whereabouts were never revealed. In 2005, former Internal Security Permanent Secretary Zakayo Cheruyot and some top officials of the ministry were arraigned in court over the CID project scandal but were later released. Another Anglo-leasing scandal involved an award of 5.9 billion shillings signed in December 2003, where a company by the name InfoTalent was to finance computerization of the Kenya Police e-Corps project. In 2006, former Ethics and Governance Permanent Secretary John Githongo was forced to seek exile in Britain after he blew the whistle over the Anglo-leasing scandal. He accused political elites in President Mwai Kibaki's government of trying to stop his anti-corruption crusade. Githongo shared his fears with the BBC while in exile.
Back off, keep off. Others were more direct. It came as very gentle advice, where some would say, listen, you know, what you're doing now is dangerous.
What we were seeing was a contract set up to deliver nothing except hot air.
The government regards Mr. Githongo as somebody who was working for the government, who was chosen to live in a different country, and who was chosen to give forth information.
In February this year, Attorney General Professor Githu Muigai secured a mutual legal assistance agreement with Switzerland to help prosecute masterminds of the 7 billion shillings Anglo-leasing scandal. Githu wanted the Swiss government to help Kenya track down individuals and companies behind the scam, together with their assets. According to Switzerland's Federal Office of Justice, the country's Attorney General had issued a total of 12 final rulings in the course of the mutual assistance proceedings up to the end of last year. In 7 of the cases, evidence obtained in Switzerland had already been handed over to Kenya criminal prosecution authorities. In 5 cases, the companies concerned contested the final ruling before the Federal Criminal Court. Early last month, the court rejected 3 of the appeals and ruled that the other 2 were inadmissible. The court ruled that requests for mutual assistance from Kenya had been lawfully submitted to Switzerland by an authority with jurisdiction over the alleged offences. According to Swiss Federal Office of Justice, the handover of banking records and other documents related to the Anglo-leasing scandal to the Kenyan government concludes Swiss involvement in the mutual legal assistance proceedings surrounding the Anglo-leasing scandal. However, some anti-graft crusaders want the Swiss government to do more by ensuring political elites who have stashed billions of shillings in the country are identified and the loot returned to Kenya. In order to ensure financial probity of state officers, Article 76 of the Constitution now bans state officers from maintaining offshore bank accounts. Patrick Amimo, reporting for KTN.
Majaji hao wawili walikuwa miongoni mwa majaji waliotajwa wasiofaa kuhudumu katika idara mpya ya mahakama kwenye ripoti ya bodi ya uchujaji majaji iliyotolewa mwezi Agosti mwaka huu. Uamuzi kuhusu majaji hao ulifaa kutolewa mwezi Agosti, lakini ukacheleweshwa kwa kuwa majaji hao walikuwa na majukumu kwenye kesi kuhusu tarehe ya uchaguzi. Kufikia sasa majaji watatu tayari wameponea shoka hilo kali. Mwezi Agosti Jaji Mbogoli Msaka, Jesse Lesit na Wanjiru Karanja waliondolewa lalama zote na kwa sasa wanaendelea na majukumu yao bila wasiwasi. Lulu Hassan, KTN leo.